So today, let's go over 3 more new big upgrades that are coming to the iPhone 16 Ultra to the normal iPhone 16. So today, let me give you all the details about the 3 new upgrades that are coming, and also I want to give you the latest on the iPhone 16 Pro release date and price too. So then, even though we are still months and months away, the iPhone 16 leaks and reports are still just rolling in. Today, what I want to do is actually reveal to you 2 brand new leaks, and then also I want to cover a leak I haven't actually spoken about before, but I want to give more details about that. And the first report I want to talk to you guys about is one of these new ones, and that is we're going to be getting faster charging speeds. So that's right, folks, after about 4 years, finally, we're going to get another leap in upgrade in charging speeds for the iPhone 16 Pro models at the very least. We've had a report come in from RS Cloud S, who has reported that next year we could see that the USB-C charging speeds could go all the way up to 40 watts. Then the actual MagSafe charging on the back, that could also increase up from 15 watts all the way up to 20 watts. Right now, the iPhone 15 Pro models, for example, they can actually charge at 28 watts via USB-C, and that's if you plug in, say, a 30-watt charger or above. And then for the actual MagSafe, you can actually only charge up to 15 watts with this. For my own thoughts, I think this is one area where the iPhone lacks right now, even like with my iPhone 15 Pro Max. This is such a big phone and charging speeds are quite slow. And to be honest, there's lots of other Android phones out there that are generally 40 to 60 watts in charging. And there's even some out there will even charge at 120 watts, what's absolutely crazy. And there's Apple coming along going, oh, we still charge us at 28 watts, and wireless charging, well, we do that at 15. So yeah, this upgrade is really, really needed. But the one question obviously a lot of you guys will probably be asking too is, surely if we're going to up this wattage, isn't the iPhone going to get even more hotter? Well, it's quite funny you say that, because that leads on to upgrade number 2, and that's to do with stacked batteries. We've been told again from RG Cloud S that stacked batteries are coming to the iPhone 16 Pro models. Now, you might have heard this report with the iPhone 15 Pro, and I did actually cover this, that it was possible these were coming to those models. But it looks like, in good old Apple tradition, it's been moved out by a year, and it's now coming to the iPhone 16 Pro models. And having a stacked battery means the battery generally shouldn't get too hot because there's multiple numbers of them. And at the end of the day, we've had stacked batteries in the past too in other Apple devices. For my thoughts, the great news about having a stacked battery means that Apple can utilize all the space inside of an iPhone, because with stacked batteries, you can get them at different sizes, stack them up, and then also with that charging ability, like I said, it will also charge them super fast because multiple batteries. You're not just charging one singular battery, you'll be charging maybe 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know how many Apple are going to put inside it as little mini batteries, and they'll be far quicker to charge up multiple ones instead of just charging up one big one inside of it. And with that kind of leads on to upgrade number 3, something that I have touched about before, and that is, I believe still, and even looking at the reports here, we're going to get a new design iPhone for that stacked battery. It looks like that we are going to be getting a new design, and at the end of the day, the iPhone hasn't had a new design over the last 4 generations now, and it looks like with these new designs we're going to be getting larger displays. So you can imagine having a large display in the current design, it just doesn't make sense. So Apple are going to have to bring out a brand new design, and with that, like I say, I think they're going to bring out probably a brand new cooling system, and also at the same time as well, they'll find a way to get these batteries inside and also work out the way how they can charge it up super quickly too, and keep that A18 Pro chipset cool as well. For my thoughts, again, just briefly just touched on this, I do believe Apple are going to bring out a new design next year. Like I say, it'd be the 5th year to keep the same design. What's a bit silly, to be honest. It needs to be updated, this design. I think they've maxed it out now, the most what they can do with this design now. Obviously, we've got a bit more curved edges, we've got titanium and things like this. It needs to evolve, the iPhone. So I think this is going to be that great opportunity to bring this out next year, the new design iPhone with those bigger screens, stacked battery, better charging, and everything else what's coming out in the leaks and reports that we have actually heard. And with that, before I continue on, now is a good time more than ever to mention that all leaks and reports that you see here are not 100% proof that they will come true with the new iPhone. I can only present you what reports or information and renders that are out there. So basically, the renders that are being created here are based off those sort of leaks and reports that you are seeing out there. So the final iPhone may not look like this. However, if you are still watching this video, then you're as curious as I am in knowing what is being said about the next iPhone anyway. So then guys, just before I talk about the release date next of all, I want to now quickly talk to you guys about the giveaway, what is happening on this channel, and you can kind of guess what it is. It's this right here. It is an iPhone 15 Pro Max, and I'm going to be giving this away to one lucky subscriber at the end of December time. So this is going to be between Christmas and New Year's Day, somewhere in that week there. I'm going to make your year an amazing one in 2024 because you will have an iPhone 15 Pro Max coming out to you. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So the actual event when I'm actually going to be giving this away is going to be a live stream, and all you have to do to enter into this giveaway is just put down in the comments below in this video of what tech you're planning to buy in the remainder of 2023 or maybe even into 2024. Whether this is Apple tech or other tech, I would love to know. And also at the same time, if you also want to know when that live event is going to happen off the live stream and you're brand new here, make sure you subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell because you'll want to know when that international giveaway announcement is going to be happening. And I just want to say again, guys, sadly, there's still scammers, spammers out there, loads of people impersonating myself. So if you do see them, please do not talk to them. Please do instead report them, as you can see right here. Now, for release date, as it's so early, we cannot fully predict the exact date of when it will be for the iPhone 16 Ultra. However, one thing we can be sure of, just like the iPhone 15, where we actually had the Wonderless event actually happening in September time, it is most likely it's going to be exactly the same for the iPhone 16, just like it was for the iPhone 14, the 13 and the 12 as well. Normally all of these events happen around September time unless something really big is happening in the world to prevent it from happening, just like in 2020 with COVID-19. But without this then, generally speaking, Apple like to do their event around about mid-September time or the earlier sort of mid-September time, and then normally release their sort of iPhones around about 10 days later. So at the moment, predict that it'll probably be around about sort of mid-September, and then probably a week later, so in the early sort of 20s of the sort of September time, that you'll be able to get your hands on the brand new iPhone 16 models. But of course, as we get even closer to the actual release date, I'm sure more details will come in of the actual date of when it's going to be happening, and of course I will let you know when the exact date is going to be. So with those release date informations out of the way, let me talk to you about the iPhone 16 Pro and the iPhone 16 Pro Max or iPhone 16 Ultra prices. Now, I believe if a new design is coming, so this design is going to be ditched at last and we're going to get a brand new design, as I've mentioned in other videos, I do believe for the first time in ages that there will be a price increase. Now, don't get all screaming and all shouting. At the end of the day, in America, and I'm going to stick with America here, the price of the iPhone, for example, the Pro Max models have stayed the same ever since the first Pro Max came out. What was the 11th Pro Max? And in fact, the year before that, we had the 10s Max, and the prices have stayed exactly the same. Obviously, what we do have, we've had increases of storage and things like this, and obviously, we've only got the 256GB model, but the price of the 256GB iPhone 15 Pro Max is the same as the 14 Pro Max, the 13 Pro Max, 12 Pro Max. They've all been the same price there. It hasn't actually changed. So next year, it's very possible the price might go up a bit. Now, obviously, other countries out there, you know, you guys, there's going to be import taxes, there's other different types of taxes, and that's why the prices could be far more expensive in your country. And also, it works out to be as well your currency in your country towards the US dollar. If it's weaker or if it's stronger, it also reflects on how much it's going to cost you for a new iPhone. Apple, at the end of the day, they want to make the same amount of profit on every single iPhone all around the world. So that has to be reflected. And like I said, all those taxes and everything, they all do count towards it. But in my honest opinion, I think there's going to be probably a price increase next year. If not, it will be the same price again. But on that note, guys, it's time to wrap up this video too. So if you have enjoyed watching it, please do press the like button. And also, if you want to hear the latest Apple news, reviews and comparisons, please also make make sure you subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell. Until next time, guys, I will see you really soon. Take care. Bye bye.